Alrighty, welcome back to another small prediction video. I'm going to discuss some of my thoughts that I had over on Patreon about 6 days ago. I posted on Patreon my thoughts and opinions about what I think is going to happen to Minebuster with the recent announcement coming out of Six Flags about our 2026 edition. So if my predictions hold out true, then we're going to see some crazy things happening to Minebuster, and I just wanted to come out and talk about that. Now, for those of you that want to know what's going on with the park outside of just Alpenfury or want almost daily drone updates about Alpenfury and other things in the park, definitely follow us on Patreon. Due to Six Flags' new rules taking place, I have an agreement with the park that my drone can only post to YouTube, Alpenfury construction, or known construction projects. Outside of that, everything has to go on Patreon behind a paywall. That is just, unfortunately, the new rules, and they do negatively impact this channel. But anything I can see in the park, I can cover. So if I can see it in the park from ground level, I will post on YouTube. But for anyone that wants almost nearly daily updates, definitely check out Patreon. So my predictions for Minebuster definitely revolve around 2026 being a water slide / water park expansion. I definitely think that they are going to do some major overhauls to Minebuster this offseason. I think it's going to be its biggest renovation in history. I could definitely see them making some structural changes. Maybe it'll even be Gravity Group that comes in and does some of the work on Minebuster, or maybe it'll be in-house again. Who knows? Last season, Wonderland upgraded a very painful section of the ride, and it improved it greatly. And I think now that Wonderland has done that, and that was a success, they're going to go and do a large portion of the other ride, especially with what Six Flags has announced, with the water park being the focus for 2026. Well, what at least I think is the water park. Minebuster will definitely be the telltale sign. They've gone in and they're working on a lot of electrical in Splashworks right now and still working on some water plumbing. And I definitely think that there are signs that this is going to be a water park edition for 2026, and Minebuster is going to be the final telltale sign of that. So we'll definitely be keeping our eyes on Minebuster. But yeah. So what do I think they're going to do with Minebuster? Well, I think they're going to essentially remove a really good, healthy portion of this ride. And they're going to do a lot of retracking. Again, I don't know who's going to do it. I'm really hoping it's Gravity Group this time. And they do make some structural changes to the drop and profiling. So I'm really excited about that. I definitely am hoping that the turnaround is changed and that plays a key role into what's coming for 2026. So I hope they make a change to the turnaround. That'd be really cool to see. I definitely think you're going to see more than 40 to 50% of this ride get retracked this offseason. That's my prediction. I think you're going to see some crazy things happening with it. And yeah, so do I think it could possibly be its older self, like way back in the day with the old airtime hills? I think there's a potential for them to add in the first half of the old style ride. I'm not quite sure about that last airtime hill, as the bridge now occupies that, so they obviously can't do too much with that. I definitely think that they are more aiming to make it a smoother ride or make room for a future attraction. That's my guess. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think that Minebuster is going to just receive a small retracking like it normally does every offseason, this offseason? Or do you agree with me and think that we could possibly be seeing Minebuster receiving one of its biggest renovations in history to make way for a future attraction, or just simply to make it smoother? Comment down below what you guys think. I'm definitely very curious. I'm holding out faith that this is for 2026, but you'll have to go and join Patreon to get more details on Minebuster, unfortunately, until we're able to provide a greater detail on it from areas you can see in the park while they're open. Anyways, thanks so much, and have a good one, guys. Bye.